Hey, what's up, Periscope? I'm Will Gans with Good Morning America, and I am here with Shalane Flanagan and Elise Kopecki, and we're talking about the book, Run Fast, Eat Slow. Thanks so much for being here, you guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So let's talk about the book. A lot of people, obviously, after watching Rio and all the Olympics before it, want the Olympic body, the Olympian body. But it's not just about, what you do in the gym. It's also a lot about what you eat, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about the book.
Yeah, I mean, nutrition is crucial. It's not only just for the six-pack abs, which we all want, but it's crucial to recovery and to performance. I just made my 4th Olympic team, and I really think it's been a crucial element has been my nutrition as I've gotten older. And Elise has taught me, she went to culinary school here in New York City. She taught me all of her nutritional wisdom and taught me that healthy fats are really good for you. So our book is kind of groundbreaking. It has different type of information than I think the traditional cookbook. We're not into diet trends or calorie counting. We're into just indulging in real good food. So it's pretty exciting to share with everyone.
Cool. So you are the Olympian, you are a nutritionist, but you guys are both runners. So there's a lot of overlap going on. How did you come about with the idea to write this book?
Shalane and I have known each other for 16 years, and we were lucky enough to stay friends over the years. After we graduated, we ran together at UNC. We ran track and lived together as well. And we saw over the years of being on a team together how many misleading diet trends are pushed at young athletes, and we saw the problems it was causing on our own team and things we even had experienced ourselves, and that we weren't running or feeling as energized as we could. We were feeling hangry all the time, like you're eating all these foods that are not satisfying you. You're just feeling sluggish and undernourished, and we realized many years later that we just weren't getting enough good healthy fats in our diet, and also a lot of the perception in our country of what is healthy, what we thought in college was healthy, like low-fat yogurt and a white meat chicken breast and all these foods, like eating protein is so pushed at athletes. But we realized after I went through studying culinary nutrition that it just wasn't the reality of what we needed. And for me, it took moving abroad to Switzerland and seeing everyone over there eating the grass-fed ground beef and the cheeses, and all the milk was whole milk. And when I moved back to Portland and reunited with Shalane, I shared with her, you can eat these incredible indulgent foods and feel amazing, and it doesn't cause weight gain, which is the perception in our country, is that fat causes weight gain, but in fact it helps you have a healthier metabolism and feel more energized.
Wow. So you just got back from Rio, as we were just saying. Mm-hmm. So when you're over there, are the options there for the diet that you want, or are you having to kind of alter because you're in another place? What's that like?
Yeah, it's difficult when you travel. I basically decided not to stay in the Olympic Village so that I control a couple factors. The marathon is a big, obviously, endurance race, and you need everything to be going right on the day. So in order to control kind of my food intake and what I was going to be eating the day of the race and the days leading up, I brought actually a lot of little snacks with me. So some of the things from our cookbook I brought with me, I was able to control as many factors as I could. And so by staying out of the Olympic Village, I was able to stay in a hotel and have access to some of the foods that I knew I would need to fuel myself.
Cool. Smart. Thinking ahead.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do. So, of course, we're talking about running and the marathon, and you're a runner as well, but the book is not just for elite athletes. It's for moms who might be chasing their children around all day, or folks in New York City who are running to and from work. So are the rules the same whether you're getting ready to run an Olympic marathon or whether you're, getting ready to run to work in the morning?
Yes, definitely. The title of our book, Run Fast, doesn't just represent literally Shalane running fast.
Yes.
It represents the insanely fast-paced lifestyles that we all have, or that we're all living, and our lifestyles don't seem conducive to taking the time to cook, but we want to teach people to slow down, and that's the eat slow in the title. Slow down and take the time to cook. And if you're cooking nourishing whole foods, real food, you don't have to worry about counting calories. You don't have to worry about measuring grams of fat. Those numbers are often wildly inaccurate, and also you lose touch with listening to your own body's cravings and your own nutritional needs, and instead we want to teach people to indulge in these foods that make you feel really satisfied, so you're not snacking later. You're eating butter, you're eating these foods that taste delicious, and the reason they taste delicious is because they're really nourishing your body, and you'll feel so much more satisfied. And so for anyone, whether you're training for your first 5K or training for a marathon, or just like me lately, I'm not running a lot, I'm just chasing my toddler around the house, I still eat the same as Shalane. These foods are great for anyone.
For everybody. Good. And I want to just pause for a second and say, for those of you who are joining us on Periscope, if you have any questions for Shalane or Elise or both, feel free to write them, and Hannah will shout them out to us, and we'll do our best to answer. Do you have one already?
We do have one. Somebody would like to know, what is the best food to eat before you go on a run?
Ooh. Well, Elise can share some. But one of my favorites is the superhero muffin. We're going to be showcasing that today. It's got a celebrity status amongst our followers. Everyone's been posting it on Instagram, sharing their superhero muffins. It's my go-to breakfast food, but it's also great for a snack. I mean, very portable and transferable when you're out in the city and meetings all day. But it's probably one of the best foods before running because you get the combination of some really good healthy fats, you've got some veggies in there, and it's just easy, it's digestible, ready to go.
Yeah, and I do want to point out, you said you'll be showcasing it later today. These gals are going to share a couple of different dishes in our Eat Like an Olympian segment, where we're, of course, showcasing some recipes from the book Run Fast, Eat Slow. So, and it's a little bit of everything, like you were saying, superhero muffin, which could be breakfast or snack, but we're also going to touch on some dessert options.
Yes.
It's a little bit of everything. You guys cover a lot of different bases.
Yeah, I mean, I love to eat, and I'm not going to skimp on, the little sweet treats. So I'm so excited to share with everyone.
It is exciting, and like for someone who of course we see several different diet trends, and we get advice from all over the place. So to see today, I was reading through what the plan is for your segment on the show, and I was like, yes, there's dessert involved, because the worst is when someone's like, I have this great diet, but there's no option for indulging.
No treats.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
That chapter of the book was Shalane's.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
We gotta have some, and they're wholesome treats.
Yes.
Good.
Made with good fats, and all of our recipes, the dessert section is free of refined sugars and free of nutrient-stripped white flour, but instead we use really nourishing almond flour and all natural sweeteners like honey and maple syrup, which give you that sweet kick that your body craves, and also gives you some minerals.
You feel good about it afterwards eating it. So.
You're not,
Speaking of feeling good, there's no calorie counts in the book.
No calorie counts.
So how did that decision come about, not to include any calorie counts?
Well, for me personally, it's a huge relief to not have to do that, because I have splits all day running through my head for my training, and the last thing I want to do is add more numbers to my life. And I felt like I used to stress about it, optimal weight and optimal performance, and to just be able to know that whenever Elise recommended certain foods, I can just indulge in them and listen to my body and the cravings, and to just kind of erase the burden of counting calories was a relief. And I realized I could attain the kind of weight and the kind of body that I need to attain without counting calories. And so we wanted to share that with everyone. I mean, no one wants to have to do that. So it's a really important factor for myself, and I think for everyone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it, because the worst is when you see these calorie counts. Okay, when we do these social lives, we always have our classic GMA Fishbowl.
Okay.
So if you are cool with it, pick out a question, give us your answer. We'll get to know, we've seen you obviously running track, but we don't get to know that much about you, on the fun side. Yeah.
Okay.
And if there's anything you pull up, there's a question that you guys don't like, feel free to just toss it, okay?
I'll tell you if she's telling the truth, because I know.
You've known her for a while. All right, let's do it, Shailene.
Okay. Let's see. Be a good one. What's your biggest pet peeve? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Okay, I'm skipping that one.
I have a pet peeve.
You have a pet peeve?
I can't stand auto-flushing toilets. Like at the airport, you're in the middle of going to the bathroom and it just flushes on
that's
you.
a good one.
You're like, where did that come from? Yeah.
And now that I have a toddler who's potty training, I'm like, how do I keep this from flushing on her mid?
It'll scare her. That's not good for potty training. Yeah, exactly.
That's a great one. So random, but
so random, but fair.
Okay, you and pick, Elise.
Oh no, it's you again.
Oh, me?
You didn't answer it.
Oh gosh, I know. Well, I didn't know. What's your preferred workout? Ooh.
Wow, that one seems
fell
pretty.
right, fell right into my lap. My preferred workout is probably the long run. I feel like a huge sense of accomplishment when I finish a long run, and of course after the long run I like to indulge in a lot of delicious food. While I'm on the long run, I'm thinking, people always ask, like, you're out there for so long competing or training, and they're like, what do you think about? And I'm like, I think about food. So I prefer to work out as a long run because then I can think about food.
Okay, fair, good. I like it. We'll do one more of these, if that's all right, and then I know you guys have actual TV to do, so I'll let you get downstairs to GMA.
Good.
If it's a good one.
Yes. What's the weirdest thing a fan has done for you? Oh, this just happened in Rio. This is,
yes.
It's not weird, it's
I love
endearing.
The hot gossip. Oh, okay.
It's endearing.
All right.
You told me this story.
But there was a lady in my race in the marathon. She was from Colombia, and after the race, she came up to me and asked for a picture. And I thought, oh, that's very nice. And while we were taking pictures, she said, oh, by the way, my daughter's name is Shalane. And I was like, oh, whoa, that's unique. And she's like, no, I named my daughter after you, which is really sweet.
That's really cool.
A really cool story.
It really doesn't get much more heartfelt than that. That's a big honor.
That's a big honor. So that, I wouldn't call that necessarily weird, more endearing. But yeah.
Great.
She's got big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
No,
and fast shoes
cool.
to fill. All right, guys, we will wrap up our Periscope. The book is Run Fast, Eat Slow, and it's available now, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Cool. These gals will be on GMA in just a couple of minutes, and they're sharing some fantastic recipes, some very yummy recipes. I'm going to be like lingering around the set just waiting for your segment to wrap, and then I'm going to scoop some for myself.
We'll throw you some
Make sure you
nibbles.
get a superhero muffin.
Yes.
Hey, that was first on my list, and then dessert, obviously. But Shalane, Elise, thank you so much for being here. You guys, the book is available now. Make sure you check it out. We'll see y'all on GMA.